Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and we are here at Matt Epton's Sup Reviews. Um, just in case anybody's wondering, which they're probably not, I'm trying to make these videos faster and more condensed. I know everybody's busy, our attention spans are small, but we are interested in learning at the same time to a certain degree. Um, some of us have longer spans than others. Besides the point, I'm trying to make it as user friendly as possible and just do my best to please everybody as much as I can here. All right, getting right into it. With us today from Apollon Nutrition, Chill Pills. Now, I'm actually going to do these two together, Chill Pills and their Chill Until Tomorrow. And we're going to break it down because of something that I actually did with these occasionally, and we'll just put it all together like that. All right, so in the Chill Pills, um, anti-stress, feel-good vibes, calming nootropic, and just like health and wellness stuff, essentially in general. Lowering your cortisol in the evening has a um, a multitude of benefits, including boosting metabolism, maintaining healthy lean muscle mass, lowering stress and lowering stress levels. That helps a ton of different things, obviously. You don't want to chronically lower your cortisol day after day after day. It should be something that you do cycle when you do, and that's my belief. But you don't have to take extra, excessive breaks either. I mean, it varies amongst people, but I like, 2 to 4 weeks, usually two, if I'm, interested in a product and have money and want to pop into another cortisol reducer. I'll do two. Otherwise, 4 weeks, and then you can take them for, I would say, at least probably at least 12 weeks before you need a little break. Maybe 8 if it's ashwagandha, because some people tend to have that. Just, um, I don't know if I'd even call it a numb feeling. It's a feeling of just indifference. It's not negative, it's not positive. You just are. And whatever. I will say in this product, and in the other product, and in the combination of using them, I didn't experience any of those feelings with the ashwagandha. So there's something I imagine in here that Robic and Dr. Marina put in here for us. I imagine the saffron, the canna, and the rhodiola rosea all support other mechanisms that can help you kind of maybe boot out of some of that indifference, if that is something that is a plague or a negative, whatever. Not a plague, but a negative. Sorry, I gotta scoot up here a little bit. Take this whole wretched ass towel out of here too. Sorry about that. All right, so cool, man. So we're rocking with magnesium glycinate at 200 milligrams to start off with. That's an essential mineral for muscle function, for relaxation, for heart health, um, like healthy rhythms. Uh, it's important, yes, for muscle function, and it's something that it's probably one of the more difficult minerals to obtain through diet. So supplementation of it is something I would recommend for just about anybody, really, um, even with a relatively healthy diet. Our next ingredient, KSM 66, Withania somnifera extract. That's ashwagandha, and that's a patented full spectrum extract of it. That is, it's a good one. It's one I like quite a bit. They have a few, let's see, they have Sensoril, they have, let's see, one that I haven't seen in a long time I really liked was called Nuganda, and it was a liposomal ashwagandha extract that was, I thought, really took it to next level as far as this nootropic benefit. But anyways, we'll move on. I'm talking too much already. It's already 5 minutes in here. All right. So next is Rhodiola rosea extract, 3% salidrosides. That's an adaptogenic compound, ATP generation. I think it has some neurotransmitter support benefits. It helps with helps you resist fatigue, and so if you're under a lot of stress, you're not sleeping, you're not as nourished, or you're working in like harsh conditions, it can help you stave off illness from that. It can help you continue to perform under those conditions, and if you're taking care of yourself in all these ways, it can help you just for as a positive, healthy mood booster to chill in the evening that won't stimulate your central nervous system, but can give you those other benefits, adaptogenic benefits, and get you rocking for the next day. Next, we have curcumin, standardized to 98% tetrahydrocurcuminoids. That's the turmeric extract that has a lot of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant benefits, and some relaxation benefits as well. Moving on, we have L-theanine at 250 milligrams. That's a nice dose. That's a solid amino acid for non-stimulant nootropic benefit, relaxation. It reduces cortisol quite considerably. I think it's a recent study just came out on a particular extended release version of this that saw dramatic reductions in cortisol levels, serum levels in the evening, and might be a suitable alternative for some people who didn't care for the change of mood from ashwagandha use, but like the rest of the benefits. So, yeah. So next we have Kana Ease, which is Solitium tortuosum extract, 50 milligrams. It's a extract version of it. I believe it claims to have a 10-to-1 ratio, so it would be equivalent to taking about 500 milligrams of Canna whole, whatever. I love Canna. To me, it's a great ingredient because it's a nice mood, like mellower with sleep aid and chill ingredients, and I actually really like it in pre-workout and high stim pre-workouts. It brings for me, it brings a mood boosting effect when combined with stimulants. So it's a great ingredient for me. I love it. And kind of eases a salad. It is 50 milligrams, but it's definitely legit. And I love to see it in here. And that's a good dose for that extract in here. Apollon, you don't ever have to worry about doses with Apollon. They got you and then some. Finally, we have saffron, crocus, stevia, stigma, standardized to 10% total crocins. This one is something that's really kind of erupted in the last few years, at least as far as I'm aware of. And it's a great mood booster. I think it's I think it helps with serotonin levels, and it definitely has positive appetite suppression properties too, and just has a good feel good and nootropic benefit, and complements all these other ingredients well. Now with the chill until tomorrow, that's the one that is the sleep one, and that basically has everything else I mentioned, Plus, it has Zolaria at 1,000 milligrams, which is that's an ingredient by New Live. They make like Astrogen and Synactive and what else do they do? They're a really solid ingredient maker. I love those guys. I love this ingredient. I think it is. I think it's mushrooms, but I'll look into it more because it's in some other sleep aids I have to review. But 1,000 milligrams is a fat dose of it, and it has like it's not just something that helps relax you. It actually helps improve the quality of your sleep, and not just the duration, but the quality of it, which I think is really important in for you talk about quality of life and longevity, functionality, energy output. The older I get, the more I learn it's not about how many stims you can put in to crank yourself. It's how well can you rest and recover and utilize that. And half the time you don't even need that stuff, or it ends up being too strong because you're getting things on point. But I get it. We all have times where that isn't the case, and we're burning it on both ends, and we do stims, and we get tired and whatever. But just as a general, like 85% rule of thumb for life, it may help you live a little longer, not necessarily longer, but a better quality of life, and maybe a little bit of a longer life too. So it has that, and it has melatonin in it too at 3 milligrams, short and sweet. So I liked these products together a lot. I was taking them I was taking the chill pills at like 7, and then I was doing these around 10 p.m., and that was really nice. Now, I did put them together once. That was a little too much of some of the things together. It wasn't terrible or anything. Actually, you know what? It was fine. It just wasn't like, it didn't really, I guess, I don't know, it wasn't like really any better or worse. That's all I really wanted to say. But I think actually I might have felt like a little more. Wait, I'm trying to think about it again now. Yeah, okay. So what happened was it was kind of the same as far as the relaxation effect, but in the morning I felt a little bit more groggier just initially. And it went away. My days, well, I eventually was fresh and good to go. It wasn't anything serious. It just seemed, and it was, I imagine, because I took all that at one time instead of spacing out like I usually do. And like they recommend to do. They don't recommend the way I did it and experienced the second way. So go figure. So, all right, y'all. This lasted 8 minutes longer than I wanted, but I did get 2 products in, so divided by 2, that's 7. That's pretty good. Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all. And you can get these at ApollonNutrition.com. I believe NutriCartel also has a NutriCartel.com and possibly SupplementWarehouse.com as well. Check them all out. Have a great night.